Thank you for taking the time to look at this video on comparing real estate portals for Outer Banks real estate. My name is Jeff Scott with Scott Team Realty, and I'm comparing the major real estate portals to our MLS system to show you which has the most accurate information and the most up-to-date information and the most information. So here on the left-hand side we have the Outer Banks Association of Realtors MLS system. This is the system that's you have to subscribe to, costs us realtors a bunch of money to have access to, and we're governed by lots of rules, which helps keep the information as accurate and up to date as possible. So with this particular video, I did a market segment search of duck homes priced between $600,000 and $1 million, and then I compared it to these real estate websites over here on the right hand side in this right window. As you can see on the left hand side, this is active and under contract properties, and that is what these searches have all been as well on the left hand side in this right window. If you look at Zillow, it has the same number of results. It has 12 results, just like the MLS system, and you can see that it is the same properties. The one thing that I'm not a big fan of is it's a little difficult to tell which ones are under contract and which ones are pending easily. You can see there's right there on this one at 649 is in the first line next to the price. I guess it's not too hard to see, but it's not as obvious as some other web portals. Now let's go to Realtor.com. Realtor.com has 13 homes listed, and there was one that actually changed from under contract to sold this morning, and that's this one here that says it's pending. So this one here, this information is slightly out of date. It's not out of date by long. It was changed in the MLS about an hour ago, and it just hasn't changed yet. Maybe it would if I refreshed this screen. So that's good. This is much easier to see what's under contract and what's active on Realtor.com. Now let's go to Redfin. Redfin has 12 properties as well, so their information is pretty up to date, as you can see, and it does have the same homes as well. The address is not as prevalent as in the other websites, but it does have a nice sized picture, and it does have a map. Now you can expand if I was to use the whole screen, then I believe there would be a map on all of these listings. And then let's go to Homes.com. Homes.com shows 16 properties, so it does have some that are out of date. I looked and noticed that this particular townhouse in Duck actually expired in the spring, so I don't know why that information is still in here. It is not on the market, and there is one other one that I found in a quick search that was not on the market, and I believe it's this one at Ocean Bay Boulevard. Why they still have that information in here, I don't know. It's not accurate, and it will actually likely result in a waste of your time. One last thing I wanted you to look at is the Scott Team Realty website, and if you look at this, we have 13 results as well, and so my website or the company website has not been updated yet either with that one listing. It does show our company listings first in this search because we have one that meets it, and as you can see here, where is that one? Here's the Seabreeze Drive one. It says it's pending in the results here on the Scott Team Realty website, and it was actually closed about an hour ago, something like that, in our MLS system. Now, one thing I did want to show you that's an advantage on the Scott Team Realty's website is that if you go to the details, there's quite a bit more information here that you won't get at these national portals. For example, we have the flood zones here. That's an important factor here on the Outer Banks. Also, you'll have rental income. That's another very important factor here on the Outer Banks. So anyway, I guess my take from this review is that Zillow and probably Redfin have the most up-to-date information at this moment. Homes.com has the most outdated information, but that Scott Team Realty has the most information. So when you're searching for properties, you may want to go to more than one website to get information. Thanks for taking the time to look at this video. If you have any questions about Outer Banks real estate or need any help with anything here on the Outer Banks, please feel free to call Scott Team Realty. Thank you.